bro? What did I do?
Joel here with Bodycam Breakdown TV. Today's footage comes from Uncovered. If you want to watch the original video without my commentary or breakdown, I'll have the full footage linked below so you can watch it start to finish. In this breakdown, we're looking at an incident that began with venue security concerns during a concert in New York. What started as officers removing a disruptive attendee who wouldn't follow directions soon turned into a physical confrontation once they made it outside, and the body cam footage captures every decision that followed. The breakdown starts now.
Why are you questioning? Why are you questioning? Why are you questioning? You're racist. Why are you questioning? Why are you questioning? Let's go, you're out. Why are you questioning?
Refusing simple directions inside a crowded venue immediately changes the officer's priorities. Compliance issues in public spaces can quickly affect both safety and crowd control. By escorting him out early, officers are trying to de-escalate the situation and prevent a minor disturbance from turning into something that impacts everyone around them.
Why are you questioning the stairs? Up the stairs now. Play this game, you touch on this game. Go ahead. What's up, bro? What's up? That's why you guys are keep going. What's keep going? Why are you?
His behavior is becoming more confrontational at the worst possible time. Once someone begins challenging officers during an escort, the risk of resistance increases significantly. Expect officers to tighten control of the encounter here, because their priority is keeping the situation contained before it becomes physical.
Keep going. Stop squaring up to me. Keep going. Stop fucking talking. Let's go. You're out. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Whoa. Over here. Let's go. We can either escort you out or you can walk out.
I'm asking why.
You can either get escorted out or you can walk out.
I'm asking why.
We can escort you out. That's fine. Keep going. Straight forward. Keep walking.
The tone of this encounter is starting to shift. When a subject becomes increasingly confrontational during an otherwise routine interaction, officers have to start thinking several steps ahead and prepare for the possibility that verbal resistance may turn into physical resistance.
Stop pulling or you're going to get dropped on the ground. Stop pulling or you're going to get dropped on the ground. I'm trying to do down there, so let's go.
It is, bro. You're wrong.
I'm not your bro.
I didn't say bro, I said you're wrong. I said you're wrong.
Officers are paying close attention to his demeanor here. Continued arguments during an encounter often tell them the subject is still emotionally invested in the situation, making it harder to regain voluntary compliance and bring the interaction to a close.
You stop grabbing my wrist like that?
No, because you're trying to square up with me.
No, I'm not. I'm not. I want to break the law. I'm trying to be a CEO.
That's how you act towards me? You? That's how you say, that's what you say to cops?
You literally went up to me.
No,
like
you're putting
that.
your hand in my face, you're squaring up to me.
No, I didn't.
This exchange gives officers another opportunity to evaluate his attitude and willingness to cooperate. Even casual remarks can be revealing during an encounter. Officers are listening for signs that the subject is beginning to settle down, or if he's still challenging their authority in subtle ways.
You're such a liar.
You're intoxicated.
You're such a liar. You're a racist.
Yep, I'm racist. Yep.
Yeah,
Good luck with your CO job.
Yeah, all right, buddy. Can I get my phone?
Don't come back in. I'm a bitch?
Or what?
I'm a bitch?
Or what?
Go ahead.
Once the encounter moves outside, officers lose the controlled environment of the venue and have to reassess the situation in real time. His increasingly confrontational demeanor tells them this interaction isn't winding down yet. It's becoming a test of whether they can regain cooperation without having to change tactics.
Swing.
Go ahead.
Swing.
You're not tough, dude.
Yeah, swing.
You're not tough.
Bitch.
You're not tough.
Bitch.
You're not tough.
Yeah, you're a bitch.
You're a
You want to do it all the time. Bark, bark,
Have a good night, buddy.
Bark, bark,
Enjoy the
bark.
concert. Get off the property. Get off the property. All the way down. Let's go. All the way down. Do not fight with me. All the way down.
Whoa!
At this point, officers appear to be shifting their focus from conversation to resolution. When repeated attempts to gain cooperation stop producing results, creating distance from the original scene becomes a practical way to reduce distractions and bring the encounter to a conclusion.
Whoa!
Have a nice day. Do not come back on the property.
You're racist.
Do not come back on the property. Stop
Who are you
walking towards
pushing?
me.
Who are you pushing?
Stop walking towards me.
I just...
Get off the property.
Bro, you just pushed
Keep
me.
walking.
You just pushed me.
Keep walking.
Bro.
Keep walking.
You're so racist.
Keep walking.
Bro.
Keep walking.
His demeanor is becoming a bigger factor than the original issue itself. Officers know that once a subject becomes fixated on arguing, simple instructions often become harder to enforce, forcing them to balance patience with the need to keep the encounter moving forward.
Come on. Stop pushing me. Don't stop. You just put your hands on me.
Whoa.
Put your hands on me again.
What did I do? What did I do?
Stop coming back.
What did I do?
Stop coming back. Good.
Stop pushing me, bro.
Officers have reached a point where maintaining control is becoming the priority. As the subject's confrontational behavior continues, their tone and presence are starting to reflect the need for immediate compliance, and it's clear this encounter is approaching a critical decision point.
What did I do? Stop pushing me. Stop resisting.
All right, I will.
Stop resisting. Actually, you're not doing that. I don't know who you think you are, buddy.
I got you.
Roll over. Roll over now. Roll over on your stomach. On your stomach.
Once officers commit to taking a subject to the ground, their objective shifts to securing control as quickly as possible. Ground encounters are often unpredictable for everyone involved, which is why officers are focused on getting him restrained and bringing stability back to the scene.
I got you. I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
Roll him towards you.
I don't want to die.
3, 2, 1, roll.
I got you. On your back. I got you. I don't want to die.
Not today, buddy.
Put your hands behind your fucking back, man.
Put your hands on your back.
Actively resisting handcuffs changes the priorities of everyone on scene. Officers are trained to secure a subject's hands first, because until that happens, the encounter remains dynamic, and their ability to safely resolve it is limited.
What did I do? What did I do? What did I do?
The incident ended with officers taking the suspect into custody after the confrontation outside the venue. According to the reported case details, he was charged with trespassing, disorderly conduct, resisting arrest, and battery on a law enforcement officer. This incident highlights how quickly an encounter can change once cooperation breaks down. From that point forward, officers are often forced to shift their attention from resolving the original issue to restoring control of the scene. What are your thoughts on how officers handled this incident? Let me know in the comments below. Alright, that's the end of today's breakdown. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments, how do you think this situation went down? Did the officers handle it the right way, or would you have done something differently? If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. It really helps the channel grow. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next Bodycam breakdown.